Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. So, thank you so much for joining today. Today is a very special day, to me especially. So, before we dive into everything, I wanted to say thank you so much, for being here. Get me that person. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, and I am very, very thankful for this community. It's been 3 years since we started doing this. And I thought, as a way to thank you for your support and for always being here, we will start. We have done a lot together. We have grown together. We have learned together. And I thought this year I wanted to add a vision board. Usually I do my vision board late into the year. This year I started doing my early, and as I was doing mine, I'm like, how about we do an exercise like that in our meeting? And especially today, it's a holiday. I didn't want to bring a speaker. I thought we could come together and do this exercise together. So that is why I make, and I'm like, whoever show up, show up. I don't know how many people will actually show up. And I said, let's do it this way. So I am so very appreciative that you guys showed up, and hopefully more people will join. If not, it will be a very fun and intimate group. Once again, thanks again. By the way, how was your Thanksgiving? Did y'all have a great Thanksgiving? Hey Kim, how are you? All the way from San Antonio.
Hello,
Eve, are
Susie.
you driving back from Idaho? All right, I'm sure you have a really good one. Wilson, you're in Texas, right? Is it Dallas?
No, I'm from Nigeria.
No, I know you are from Nigeria, but where do you live right now?
I live in Nigeria.
Oh, you do live in which city? Lagos or Abuja?
Yeah, I'm living in Lagos.
Oh, you live in Lagos. Oh, wow. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Um, and I see Bridget over here. Hey, lady, did you have a great Thanksgiving? I seen
It-
some other people.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Earlier, I couldn't hear you.
Yes, I had a good Thanksgiving and I got some rest, so that was really important.
That is very, very important. Sunday, I see you here. If you could put on your camera, I would really appreciate it. And who else is here? Since you are a very small group, let's try to make it very intimate. And especially for what we're gonna discuss, it's good that we see each other's eyes since we cannot be in person. Um, yeah, like I said, I wanted to talk about how to do a vision board. And why a vision board? Because as we approach the end of 2025 and really getting close to 2026, I want it for all of us to enter the new year with some type of clarity, alignment, and purpose, and which is what we all want, right? So, what is really a vision board? A vision board is not just pictures or collage, things you bring together. It's actually a type of GPS, like something you're trying to put ahead of you to take you to where you want to go. Um, so it's remind me you where you're going, why you want it, and who you are becoming. So that is the main reason why people want a vision board. And you see a lot of people that are successful, they actually do have a vision board. So a vision board, what is a vision board? I think I have a PowerPoint. Let me pull my PowerPoint. Let me share my screen to get the PowerPoint together. Right. So, yes. So first, what is a vision board, which is why we trying to discuss right now. Hold on, let me pull this. Let me do it. Oh, yeah. So a vision board really, what it does, it helps you clarify your goals. But before that, I would like to go ahead and um define what's a vision board. A vision board is actually a tool that helps you visualize your goal. And it helps you, any goals you may have in life. It could be your health, your family, financial goals, whatever, whether investment, any other lifestyle goal you may have. So that would be you, whatever type of goal you want. So that help you clarify your goals and also went way down there. So it's not something that you just decide, "Oh, okay, this is what my goal gonna be." But by having that everything in front of you, it kind of helps you. So psychology shows us that when you move towards what you focus on, your brain filters what you tell it matters. So basically, when you see your vision every day, your decision naturally aligns with it. So like we were saying, it's not just cutting papers, which we're not doing now today, but is kind of like give you a way of starting into it and an idea, and so you can start moving. And if you, I don't know if you guys gonna take notes, but whichever you want to, I can also send you guys this PowerPoint. So basically, it will keep you motivated, and then it'll also, by seeing it every day, it kind of reinforce your daily intention. Um, why you want to know why? So your why. Why am I doing this? Why? What I'm gonna do for this year? What, how do I want my life to go this year? And what is my why? Why do I want to do these things? You have to have a why. So the why really kind of like make everything comes together. So you're not just doing or going into the motion, but you really trying to get things done. And by having that why, you really bring your visions to life. So you need to ask yourself, what do I want my life to look like in 2026? For example, you can say, what is something I'm tired of? What do I want more of? What do I want less of? If nothing was holding me back, what would I create? Um, what do I want my family to experience? What kind of investor am I becoming? What type of people I want to attract near me? Let's say you're looking for a partner. What type of partner I would like to have? So these are the things you have to ask yourself. So your why really is what gonna fuel the vision. Because without that why, if we think kind of not aligned, you don't, it's kind of like cloudy a little bit. So that's why you want to have a why. So as we're talking about this right now, I would like you guys to take 1 minute to close your eyes and picture. Maybe we won't take a minute since we're not in person, but about 30 seconds on picture, close your eyes and picture the version of yourself you want to become. That person is already inside of you waiting to be activated. So it's up to you. So let's pause for like 20 to 30 seconds and try to bring that vision to life by closing your eyes and kind of like picture that person in your mind. All right, we can open our eyes now so we can get back to that. So, yeah, we really, that's what we wanted to see what we're trying to activate. And that person, that thing inside of you that you want to bring to life going into 2024, 2026. I'm sorry. So also they are for vision board, they say there are categories in a vision board. What do they mean by that? A vision board has different type, depending on what you want to focus on. Like, health will be without health, there's not much we can do. Without health, you're gonna be tired, you're not gonna be in the right mood. So health will be one of the very first thing you want to set up, like whether trying to eat healthy, trying to have more energy, however you think you'll decide you want this year, this is what I want my health to be like. And your next thing possibly will be your finances. And this is what I want my finances to be, right? So for this one, you will discuss what you want to be. For example, for whether you want passive income, whether you're looking into cash flow, whether you want to increase your unit, more real estate unit, whether you want debt freedom, financial freedom where you don't have too much debt, besides, good debt, whether it's going to be your saving goals. And that's like finances and wealth. For your business, your career, if you still have a job, whether you're looking into a promotion, entrepreneurship, new business stream, or building your brand. Um, and then I don't think we went into it really. So, but fitness, mental health, energy, I think I discussed that balance. And for family and relationship, you may want to look at your marriage, your relationship with your family, your extended family, your friends, your children, your support system, and do you have enough family time, those kind of stuff. Even relationship with your coworkers, relationship with your team members, relationship with people who work for you or you work for. So whichever way you want to look at it. And spiritually, for your personal growth, you can look at into if you're somebody who believe in prayer. So where you at with that? Would you like more prayer? Would you like to bring more prayer into your life? Um, are you looking into self-development? Um, More reading? How many books do you track your books that you read? Um, on a yearly basis. Last year I was really good at tracking my reading. This year I didn't do too well. Your mindset shift, whether you want, what is it? We all have some type of something in our mindset that we still kind of like not there yet. Because mindset takes a minute, it takes a lot of work. So yeah, what you want to shift this year, what you really want to push towards. And and then of course it could be lifestyle and travel. Where do you want to go this year? What do you want to do? Um, is there anything that you have in your bucket list you like to have done? And of course your investment goal. Yeah. Are you going this year? Is it gonna be your first syndication investment? Have you done one already? Do you want to go for more? Do you have a number of syndication deal you want to do this year? Your first LP deal, have you done an LPD before? Your first GP deal, whichever could be. The number of doors you're looking at, your networking goals, how many conferences you want to go to. So all these could be in that category that you want. But this is just an example. You can bring it to whatever you want, but self-development, you definitely need that to be in there. And your health, you want that to be in there as well. So these are things that are very important that you want to bring in there as well. And and the next thing is your vision. Define your vision. Ask yourself, why do I want in 2026? 26. Who do I want to become? What experiences do I want? So while you're doing that, that'll be up to you how you want to do that. So that would be something that is very personal. What what are your goals for 2026? So you have to have that vision really with a lot of clarity. You need to have not only you say this is what it's gonna be, this is the area you want to develop, and then you also need to go deep into what are the steps you're gonna be taking, which are like the task you're gonna be doing. For example, let's say it's half. If you half is one of your goals for this year, you're gonna put half there, and then right under the half, you have to say, okay, you want to be very clear. I want to lose so many pounds. And if that's what it is, I want to eat healthy, and what you about to eat healthy. And then the step you're going to be taking to actually do that, you have to have them written down and really specify and be detailed in order for you to get to what you want. Because the thing and the matter is, if you don't have those things with you, it's going to be very difficult for you to follow it. And then as you go there, you're really going to run it by weeks, by day. At first it's going to be first quarter. Then once you get in quarters, then you run it by months, then you run it by weeks, then you run it by day into your journal or how you plan your day, that kind of stuff. So this is how you're going to bring that. But really and truly, you have to we discuss your why. So it's kind of like an umbrella. I don't know if you see how the tree is building. You're building a house, you're building a tree. You start from your why, and then now you're going and getting the branches out of the tree. So the next thing will be Um, so once you know exactly what you want, now you start getting some images and the words that you want to be in there. So you can also choose a platform. Like whether are you gonna do that on a poster board, or do you decide to do that on Canva, a digital board, or do you do it on a journal version, using your journal? And something you can carry with you, something you can have in front of you on a daily basis. Are you doing that on your phone? Or you using a corkboard? You can be very creative, depending on how you like things to be set up. If you want it somewhere in your wall, in your office, whether it's in your room, whichever way you want it. So you're gonna use um a platform that will work for you. If you're very digital person, you want it to be on your phone. You take it wherever you want, but you want it in a way that's so simple that it can be with you at all times, and you can check it out. And then you choose your images. So you're gonna have to find the picture that represents what you want. Um, when let's say you want a 200 units, you're gonna have to find a picture or go somewhere, take a picture of a building that you have seen or you have um walked through, if you've been working through properties. But if you don't have that, you can go in a magazine too, or you can go on the internet, look for a nice building and cut and get that picture and put it in there. So I think for me, being um online, digital is much easier to get those pictures and get those things together and make it look really nice. So, who you want to become and how you want to feel. So, he has a lot to do with that as well. Like, you're gonna get some quotes, you're gonna have some symbols, some affirmations, and things that can really bring this thing to life. Um, for you to really see it in front of you. So you're not just saying it, but you can actually see it, because what your eyes see, your mind get focused into it. And for step 3, that's when you add the words, you come like with freedom, cash flow, faith, abundance, family. have ownership, legacy, multifamily, whichever real estate. So bring those words that really make sense for you, which is what you're actually looking for. If you're trying to create a legacy, if you're trying to create an empire, whatever it is, put it in there so you can have those words in there to make it really powerful. And then we're talking about affirmation. So you're going to have, some statement as far as affirmation. Um, I am building generational wealth. And of course, this is just an example. Um, who you are, certain things you can say about yourself, that are very positive. I attract opportunities that align with my purpose. I am becoming the investor my future self will take me for. I am creating time freedom. I am creating a legacy for my family. All kind of stuff you can come up with. So in order to make this thing really look what you want it to be, and get to where you want. So basically, this one is like a blueprint. Yeah, this is a blueprint for your vision board. And the next things is really where you want to place it. Where you want to place it and where you will see it daily, which I have said that earlier. And you have to have it in a place where you can see it together. So really, when you go ahead and assemble your board and put everything together, whether digitally or physically, and then you're gonna have to make it in a way that makes you feel excited. Put pictures and things that get you really, that bring the energy, that bring the vibe. You know what you like. I mean, if you like certain houses, put the house you like. There are certain things you want, and if you get those things, and I don't try to down yourself. Really go bold, go bold. If anything, if you don't get that bigger thing you say, but at least you're not gonna have something really at the very bottom of it. Maybe very close to it, right? So that's what you want to do and place it in a way that really make sense. And then you have it in a wall, you have it on your phone, place you can see it as often as you can in order for you to get there. And the reason why you want it to be somewhere where you can see it, it's because so you can see it daily. You can look at it. You can look at it every morning. You can say your affirmation um when you see it. And you can also visualize yourself achieving it. I think was it 2023 I met Al Elroyd. He's the guy who wrote the book um oh my God, I forgot the book. But
The
he has
Miracle
that.
Morning. Miracle
What
Morning.
was it?
Miracle Morning.
No, Al Elroy.
Yeah, he wrote the Miracle Morning book. Are
Oh,
you talking about
Miracle
that?
Morning. There you go. Miracle Morning. So there's the Miracle Morning book. I have the opportunity to also meet him as well. He was really great. I met him, and so I think he went back into the book. He kind of I think he wrote another chapter. He kind of like revived, not revised the book, but I think he did some upgrade in the book. And that book has one of the thing about this book, it talks about visualization, affirmation, and all this good stuff. And I like the way they put the acronym. It really, really helps you. And then if you start following it, of course, you're not gonna be good in everything all at once. You're gonna have master one by one, and you may not master everything uh, for the year. But because when I started it, I didn't master everything. I know one thing that worked out for me was I was not an early person. I was never an early person. So by reading this book, and I start doing what the book said, and one of the things for me was trying to wake up early. And I start for years. I wake up early to go to school, to go to work, because those things are asked of me. But if I have to do it for myself, no, it's not going to happen. If I tell you, I'm the type of person who will wake up at 5:30 in the morning to go to work out. And that's because I'm going to work, because I don't have to go to work after that. I'm not doing it because it aligns with my job, or I have to go. No, like I just wake up and go to work out at 5:30, go to the gym. I will never do that before. I didn't even know I could do that. And go to the gym at 6:30 in the morning. Now I love going to the gym at 6:30. In fact, if I don't go to the gym at 6:30 in the morning, I'm mad at myself. Yeah, there have been some days I want to sleep a little bit more, depending if I'm very tired. But most of the time, my best time to go to work out is 6:30 in the morning. I I mean, I was blown away that I actually started doing it, and I ended up loving doing it. So just to give you an example, that's one thing that worked for me. And if you know me, I am not that type of person at all. I'm more like a night owl, rather, because I used to be the person who stay up late, and then it will be 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I'll be up. And then in the morning, it's hard for me to wake up early. But when I change that around, I'm able to wake up early. And of course, because of that, I start going to bed early as well. I think the latest I go to bed now is 10 o'clock. Um, but when I was really getting very hard that year doing it, that first year, you, I think 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I'm already in bed. But yeah, so that's one of the example by I'm saying by using those this type of by starting doing those things, changing your habits and really help. So if you could get yourself a book like that, that would be really great. I know when he did that year, 2023, I bought 6 copies and I gave to some friends and family members. Um, in order for them to I gave it to them for the holiday, for as a Christmas gift. So I don't know if they actually follow up, if they did if they do anything to it. But yeah, I felt like to give it to some people. So that is one thing you can actually, and if you have something like that, try to find a friend or somebody that will do it with you. That really help hold you accountable. That really, really, really help. So yeah, so when you write down your goal, so try to be very, very specific. You have to have the number. Let's say you want multifamily. You have to write down the number. You write down the number. Yeah, again, try to dream really big. Don't really go like, oh, I don't think this is possible. So go think big. And also, I think I have mentioned that earlier, bring really nice images that really pop out, that really kind of bring joy and really bring the energy. You know, certain things you just see them, you're just excited. So you need to have something like that. That way your board will be really nice, have some bold colors and things that really get you going. And you don't want to do the board and put it somewhere. You want it to be put it away somewhere. You have to see these things. I know some people, they also have it in their bedroom. They have it. And that's what is good to have it on your phone. That way you can bring it wherever you want. But if you cannot do that, you decide to do the cork or you decide to do the poster. But that way, make it a way that you can move it or you can take picture of it and put it other place in your house that you know you spend a lot of time. And I'm not really a bedroom person. I only go to my bedroom when it's time to go to bed. So other than that, my bedroom never see my face. When it's time to go to bed, I only go to bed and then I turn, I probably do a few little things and then I turn off the light. I don't really go to bed and spend a lot of time in my bedroom because I just like, I don't know, I like to be downstairs rather. So, but if you like to be in the bedroom, you know the places in the house you like to be more. So make sure you have those things around in this area. So I think the next thing, this went really quick. Hold on, I think I have some more stuff. So so now what we can do if you what time is it? 2:36. So we can take the next 10 minutes to start building something. If you, I don't know if Eve is driving, but I know if it's in a car. If you have a pen, so let's go and start doing some exercise depending on what I'm gonna guide you with it. So you can start writing something and get started getting something going. So because a lot of time if you come to something like that, especially that we're not together, you just listen, you don't do any activity. Most of the time you kind of like, oh, okay, I went to there and listened to this, but you didn't do the activity. You're not really participate, you just listen to somebody that's different. So let's go and write down your main 2026 goal. What do you want for 2026? And then once you do that, once we finish with that, I'll tell you what to do with it. And I'm not going to ask you to read your stuff. Okay, maybe I should ask. Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and take 10 minutes and just write down what we I don't have any music. I should have some music while we're doing this. Um, if anybody has music, go ahead and put it on. We can listen to it because I didn't have that ready. So let's write down what's your main 2026 goal. And once you have that, we will break them into categories later on. Okay. All right, let's go. We start right now. Well, we're not taking 10 minutes to do only that. We have other stuff to do. So this is the first minute or so to write down what your main goal that you can think of right now. The whole thing not gonna be done today because this is very spontaneous. So you will need to have more time to get to this, but this is just to get you started. Just think of it like that. It's not gonna be perfect. It's just gonna you scramble a couple things you could think of. Um, all right. I have my down. Do you have all your goals down or what you can think of now? All right. So now that we finish writing our goals, 2026 goal, so let's go ahead and choose at least three categories, whether it's going to be fit, financial health, whichever you want to go, personal development, um, spiritual. All right. So now that you have, we started at 36, it's already 41. So we only have 4 more minutes to go. It's 42 now. So write down your why. What is your why? Okay. Add your top affirmation. So like a few affirmation that you want to add. Just in the Bible, if you read the Bible, it could be a quote, it could be something positive about yourself. Yeah, you're gonna have music to put. There should be some music playing. Next time we'll have music. All right. Do you guys have that together? You have 1 more minute if you're not going to be done. Everybody has their stuff on mute. Y'all should have your stuff on so we can talk to me. Am I the only one talking here? So,
Well, we've
all
got a
right.
lot of background noise here, so I've got it on mute because we're in the car. So I'm going to stay on mute.
Okay. All right. So we've got 10 minutes already. We already used the whole 10 minutes. So what is basically this is just a closing message. I think it was a very good exercise that we did right now. I don't know what do you guys think about it. Do you think that was helpful? Hello?
Very much so, Susie.
What was that, Kim?
Yes, this was beneficial. You know, there's a book that I'll pop in the chat. It's called the 12-week year, 12
Week
week year.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so when we think about goal setting, it's usually done like on an annual basis, January to December. But the thesis of the book um, is that like, you know, first, second, third quarter, folks can like have like too much time, can slack off, not very focused, and then during the last quarter of the year, say October to December, they really crank it out. So the thesis of the book is that if a person thinks of a year as a calendar year as 4 years, each quarter as a year, then then we're very focused.
Yeah, that is great. Yes, I use 12-week year. In fact, we use I took the training in 2023 and it basically really helped. It really helped. And I also have the how you call it? I think it's like the tool, it's like a tool to kind of measure your progress and stuff. So my partner and I, we've been using it, although we've been slacking off lately. Even I've been slacking off lately on it. But yeah, it's really helpful. So every 12 weeks, you get to the next level. Or whatever project you do when you get to finish it and it gets you very, very productive. It gets you very, very productive. So if you start doing it. So I think yes, so this is not just a collage you're doing. It's a contract you're doing between you and your future self, right? So whatever you put in this board, you are telling God, you are telling the yourself, I don't know, some people say the universe, but you're telling yourself that I'm ready. If I believe 2026 will be powerful for many of you, financially, spiritually, emotionally, and professionally, because I'm the type of person I believe in preparation. Preparation really lead to success. So if you really want something to happen, and I think by starting that early, I mean, the average person do not do what we're doing right now. Very few people do what we do right now, and we're not even in December yet and we're already thinking ahead. It's a way to kind of prepare our mind what we're going to be doing, what kind of book we're going to be doing, because by having those goals, you're going to have your books, even what you watch on social media, going to be different. The podcast you're going to listen and all that kind of stuff is going to really set you for success by starting so early, financially, spiritually, emotionally, and professionally. I really cannot wait to see what you guys do with this. Hopefully, you guys really take it to the next level. But one of the reasons I really want to do this, I thought it was very, very helpful that we meet together as a community. Yes, we spend the holiday. I have so much fun. I was so happy. I love holidays. I just love holidays. It gets me happy. It makes my heart happy. And I wake up on Thanksgiving, I was so happy. So um I think things like that get us going. And if you guys want, we can actually do the collage. We buy the stuff and start doing it together. But I would like to get you guys um commitment for us to go to the next level. Those are the tips of what you need to get ready. But if you guys want, I can start sending you what you guys need to get. You guys get glue, you get magazine, you get everything you need. And then we can go to the next level where you actually putting them together. We can do that here online. And then of course, that next time we'll have music. We have all the you guys already know that's something we're gonna pick a day and then where we actually probably will be a little bit more time if we want to finish it that day, but um we'll have some music going. You can also have your drink, you'll be ready mentally and physically. You already have that time for this. So if do you guys want to continue this? If you guys want to continue, I don't mind. If you want to continue this, just say yes in the chat. And then we can go ahead and add it going forward. If say yes is very helpful. Thank you for putting the 12-week year in here. For if anybody never seen 12-week year, um, Wilson say yes. Anybody else want to do it? Sunday say yes. So I will send you guys a time. I don't know, sometime towards um I think we have two more speakers to come. And then after that, we can pick those Saturdays. If Saturday don't work, we can pick a day after the holiday, let's say after Christmas. We can do the 26th or we can do the 27th, which is a Saturday. So we can go here and come. We'll pick a day. And since I have the name of the people who are here, I will send it to everybody, but you guys are the committed people, so we can go forward with this. And I will send you what you need and what you need to get in order for you. Of course, you're going to pick your own platform. So whether you want to use a cork or whether you want to use a poster, board, or digital, whichever you want, it's on you. But however, you have to get the pictures, you get all yourself, you gather everything you want, and you do. Because those things, when you do it by yourself, it's kind of boring. But if you're doing it for other people, it's really kind of like, it's it really helps. So we can go ahead and do that. And then those of you that want to show your picture, take picture of it, show it in there, that would be really fun. And I think we could have a lot of fun doing this. So if you guys want to do that, I'll go ahead and do that. Um, we'll pick a day. I have to pick the date and let you guys know. Well, this is 2:54. I hope that was very helpful for you. And I want to say thank you so much for showing up and thank you for the trust you put into this community. And I really didn't know people was gonna show up. So I said, if nobody show up, that's fine. So I think that's what we really want to do here. We want to start 2026 with more intention, clarity, and purpose. So if that's what you want, let's do this together. And we will see you next week. We have this man, Akash coming for, it's like a more like AI conversation we're gonna be having. A lot of people are moving towards AI right now, and AI is here to stay. So I think his take on AI has he brought so many things with it. He does so many things with it. So I will urge you guys to be here because he has so much he's gonna be telling us about it, and we all can learn together. And after that, I think we have one more speaker coming on the following Saturday. And once that's done, we're gonna we won't come back till the new year. However, we will meet here, whether is the weekend before Christmas and the weekend before after New Year, after Christmas, after New Year, so we can work on our board if you guys want to continue this. And I will send you guys that PowerPoint presentation. That way it can give you guys an idea. And I do have some other stuff I will send you guys so you guys can get ready for this. Okay. All right. So thank you so much. And I really appreciate you. Are we taking a picture today? Last week, I forgot to take a picture. Please put your camera on. Whoever's here, let's take a picture together. Where's Bridget? There's 7 people here. Hold on. Bridget, can you take a picture? Let's see, Bridget. Bernadette, put your camera on. And Bridget, my camera is not working. Okay, Bridget, your camera was working earlier. All right, so let's go ahead and take a picture, guys, so we can, I like having those things. Oh, hold on. Let me get myself together and ready. Um, okay, ready, set, go. Cheese. Wait, I don't think we took it. Hold on. Cheese. Okay. This time it came out. All right. Yes, this time we have a picture. Well, thank you so much. I truly appreciate the fact that you guys came and we had this time together. I hope you really enjoyed it. And next time we're gonna have some music, some snacks, and then we're gonna go ahead and continue this. All right, guys. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a great one. Bye. Bye.